I'm Bob Sweeney, Station Manager for the City of Juneau Cable Channel 991, back again for another discussion with Dodge County Administrator James Mielke to find out important issues concerning the government of Dodge County here in the month of April.
Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
I'd like to remove my mask a moment, make it a little easier to understand the communication. Okay, as we're moving into the month of April, I'll provide an update of some issues at the county level. The April County Board meeting is Tuesday the 20th, and this is a 9 o'clock meeting. Historically, the County Board meets each April at 9 a.m. and each November at 9 a.m. So the April 20th meeting will be at 9 o'clock, fourth floor of the administration building. As a reminder, the local elections are Tuesday, April 6th, so we certainly encourage everyone to get out and vote on the 6th if they haven't already provided an absentee ballot. In-person voting on Tuesday the 6th, county-wide, statewide, the polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just wanted to provide an update on a couple projects. The county board in March did approve the courthouse paving project, that the entire parking lot surrounding the courthouse and jail will be repaved. Also, the county is partnering with the city of Juneau on a project at the same time, which involves the resurfacing of West Street from the intersection of West Center Street southward to the end of the street. And that'll include the milling off of the existing pavement, perhaps some curb repair, and then ultimately the resurfacing. Also with that project, the block of West Center Street from the intersection of Highway 26 down to West Street will also have the same improvements made to it, with the pavement being milled off and a new surface of asphalt. So we're happy to partner with the city of Juneau on the project and looking forward to the completion of that. At this time, we do not have an exact start date to that project, but anticipate once we ramp up into looking ahead to the months of May and June, we certainly like to begin that project and have that completed hopefully in early July. Also, with us heading into the month of April, the park system is open for camping. We do request that advance reservations be made. They can be made online through the county's website, or they can be also made by phone by contacting the parks office during normal business hours, Monday through Friday. One aspect for camping that the park system is asking assistance with is not to have basically drive-in camping. If you would, reservations need to be made in advance, and that's in order to provide proper planning and so forth. So if you're interested in camping, please make the reservation in advance. And at this time, there are not restrictions as far as limiting campsites, that we hope to be able to begin in April and in May with all campsites being available. So that's a positive trend, and I'd like to note that in 2020 that all Dodge County parks were highly utilized. It was great to see many people at the parks, and we anticipate with Mother Nature cooperating that we'll have an excellent season throughout our Dodge County park systems. I just want to touch on COVID a little bit. As a reminder, the test site in Beaver Dam continues to be open each Monday from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. and that's at the corner of North Spring Street and Industrial Drive, and that is staffed by the National Guard, and the test site is scheduled to be in operation each Monday through May 24th. Also, the Human Service Public Health continues with their vaccination clinics. The clinics are are Wednesday through Friday, and information is available through the public health website as far as registering for the vaccination. And the number of vaccines being received and allocated to Dodge County have continued to increase, and we're grateful for that. And the eligibility of who's eligible for the vaccination shots continues to expand. And so we certainly encourage everyone, if they're interested in a flu shot, they can reach out to public health or reach out to your doctor's office for that. There's also opportunities at Walgreens as well. So there's ample opportunity throughout the area if anyone is interested in obtaining a vaccination. So we encourage that. We're encouraging our employees, if they have the opportunity for vaccination and if they're eligible, but it is not a requirement for the county, for county employees. It's strictly voluntary, but we encourage our employees to obtain a vaccination if they're able to do so.
A little clarification here. You did say flu when you did mean COVID, correct?
I said COVID, yes. For some reason I had flu on my mind today, but I'm sorry, COVID.
Yeah. I was able to get both of my shots at the Dodge County Health Services facility, and I was very impressed with the layout, the way it's handled. It's very well organized, and it moves right through. I was very happy with the way they handled the shots.
That's good to hear, Bob, and actually I've heard that from other individuals who have gone through the process as well, that very impressed, and credit goes to Abby Sauer and Public Health Officer and her team and the entire Human Service Department for making that happen, and I'll certainly pass that along. That's great to hear, and they put a lot of time and effort in making that as efficient as possible.
Okay.
Another topic you're going to be hearing about is from the federal level. There was the recently signed into legislation by President Biden back on March 11th, the Rescue Plan Act of 2021. And through that plan, there's a direct allocation to all counties in the United States, federal funds. And the initial allocation to Dodge County hasn't been confirmed yet, but what we've been told, the allocation is going to be approximately $17 million, which would be the spending for that period would run through December 31st of 2024. One of the known eligible projects for those funds is the expansion of broadband. So that's something we're going to be taking a very hard look at, is broadband expansion in Dodge County. Throughout Wisconsin, all counties are to receive this allocation. The U.S. Treasury will be providing further guidance on what the eligible uses are, but at this time, broadband is known to be one of the eligible uses. And what we're looking at internally, and we'll be talking with the Finance Committee and ultimately ultimately the County Board, is to look at a plan if those funds are indeed received by Dodge County, and looking at long-term investments and what the return on that investment is. Because obviously this would be one-time money, and it's incumbent, if the funding is received and accepted, to utilize it to the best interest of the county as a whole. So we're looking at various options, but broadband would be towards the top of that list at this point.
Do you know what speed is considered to be broadband?
There's a certain speed for upload and download. I don't want to quote the exact amount what that speed is, but there's a set limit or a minimum requirement for both upload speeds and download speeds.
Okay.
And that's about all I have at this time.
How did things go this past winter with the roads?
Actually, the winter started out pretty well. We had certainly had a rough February. March was pretty good shape. We made it through the snow amount. We are beginning road projects. There's a bid opening on April 6th because, as I mentioned previously, Dodge County Board authorized to borrow approximately $9 million for road improvement projects. And there's a bid opening on April 6th for a number of projects, which one of the largest ones is the resurfacing of County Trunk BB. It's about an 11-mile project. So at this time, we do not have the exact start date, but we certainly the county will be investing in the county infrastructure system this summer. I think the traveling public will see noticeable improvement between now and the end of the construction season.
Okay, that's it.
That'll wrap it up for the month of April.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob.